I'm sharing my screen. Let me know if you guys are not able to see the screen. All right. So in the last session, we have finished off with your IAM service. So once again, IAM is your identity and access management. So whenever we talk about access, you want to share account with other users or you want to give access to other people, we can make use of your IAM for that. All right. So uh, we looked at different examples, creating users, creating groups, creating IAM roles. We looked at custom policies. We looked at your identity provider. So basically, the important things that you need as part of your IAM, we have looked at everything. Now, common interview questions you can expect from here is related to your policies, related to your users, and related to your roles. Okay, so these are some of the very common interview question that you can expect. All right. Now, today we will start off with your new service, which is your EC2. Now, this is the second service I'm covering, and this is one of the very important service that we have in AWS, and this is one of the very commonly used service that we have in AWS. All right. So, whenever we talk about virtual machines, all right, servers, EC2 is the service that we use. Okay, so in AWS, whenever we are talking about launching a virtual machine, creating a virtual machine, creating a server, creating a machine, different terms, we are talking about this EC2 service. All right, so there are many things that we will be covering here. So we will be looking at your um, we will be looking at your load balancers, auto scalings, launching virtual machines, connecting to the virtual machines, firewalls, and there are many things that we are going to look at. All right. So EC2, it stands for Elastic Compute Cloud. So that's how the name EC2 came up with. So it's a web service that provides resizable computing capacity. Okay, so basically a virtual machine. So these are literally servers, which you will be running in the Amazon's data centers, and then you can use this to build and host your application. So using this service, you can launch your virtual machines, and then you can use this virtual machines to deploy, to build your applications, to deploy your applications, and to host your applications. Now, the main advantage that you have with this service is you don't have to invest in any hardware. So using Amazon EC2 eliminates your need to invest in the hardware upfront. So you can develop and deploy applications faster. So here as an end user, we are not going to make use of any hardware. All right, we are going to utilize the data center. We are going to utilize the resources provided by AWS, and then use that to create our virtual machines, and then use that virtual machines to develop and deploy our applications. So with this service, the EC2 service, you can launch as many servers as you want, like 100, thousands, 10,000s, any number of servers you want, or as few servers you want, like 10, 20, whatever you want. That's totally up to you. You can configure the security, you can configure the networking, you can also manage the storage. Okay, like the physical storage, how much of storage you want. You can manage the networking part, like firewalls and all those things can be configured. Now, whenever we talk about the services in AWS, there are different ways that you can access it. So you have the console, the UI, which we are using. Then you have the CLI. So CLI, we'll talk about this later on. You can use PowerShell, you can use APIs, you can use SDKs. So there are different ways that you can work with AWS. Sorry, EC2 in this case. So Amazon EC2 enables you to scale up or scale down to handle the changes in requirements or spikes in popularity. What happens is, depending on your customer, guys, am I audible to you?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes, we can hear.
Okay, all right, thank you. So generally when we talk about your data center, sometimes for
Ravi, your voice is breaking. Uh, Bharat, is it only for me or for you as well?
Oh, voice is breaking.
ಭರತ್ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ?
ಇಲ್ಲ ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ಬೇಕು ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ ಅವರು.
ಓಕೆ.